Come to the retreat, Anissa!
Everything we do in life is hard. Being in a business that doesn't work is hard. Being in a business where you get to be the CEO is also hard. We have to choose our hard. The Part-Time CEO Retreat is a space where founders have absolute freedom to feel all of their emotions, to understand where that feeling of stuck is coming from. I'm not here for myself. I'm here to make sure the founders that are in the room get clarity.
I arrived to the retreat carrying an albatross on my neck. Decisions deferred, clarity postponed, conversations avoided.
I sat and thought, what is my revenue goal? What is my profit goal? What is my team size? I thought of everything before I came here so that I'm prepared.
I had this goal to expand my businesses and do more and achieve more. And that's always on everybody's mind, where they want to become more of whatever they are. A lot of us are focused on action, action, action. But very few of us actually invest the time in introspecting what's behind the action.
When Dhiren published the flyer, I was the first one to raise my hand. For me now, this is a ritual. This is a business pilgrimage every year.
Because Anissa was here before, she told me, we plan our whole year. I was very nervous and I was excited. I've never planned anything. I don't come from that background of planning. I don't even plan what I want to eat 2 hours later. So how am I going to plan a whole year?
I always let myself not be on priority, find excuses. So my consistency was lost every time where something else came into picture. So my health was never my priority. I planned a lot, but implementation was where I was lacking.
What has been occupying my mind for all this while is my work. My style of working into the business, micromanaging everything. I've not been able to grow to a level where I can work on the business. I was falling short in my eyes. When finally can I scale up? I need to fix this.
How do I grow my business? How do I go to the next level? How do I get this vertical out? Where do I sell? Who do I sell to? Where is my hero client? And all these thoughts, where it was more materialistic or it was more about the numbers. We obviously drilled it down to figuring out what is that I need to change with myself for everything external to change around me.
The last year I didn't really achieve my priorities because I ended up focusing on work rather than my actual goal. Because I typically have 12, 14 goals, which actually doesn't make sense. Sometimes you have to go deeper, try and see why you want what you want.
It's my first ever retreat where I am working on myself, working on the business. I have never been a planner. I have done the last 10 years with a very little amount of planning. So this is the first time for me pretty much in my life where I've taken time out to work on myself and to work on a plan for the way forward. How am I going to go about potentially reducing the time that I spend managing my business?
So I came here with the notion of course, planning my 2026, but also just relaxing, chilling, rejuvenating while planning out 2026. Little did I know that I would be setting things on fire, quite literally.
So one of the acronyms that we use in the council is We Are a Fire CEO. We actually learned how to build a fire from absolutely nothing. A great metaphor for founders who want to build a great life, and they need the right tools and the right skills to build that life. So we started day one with really closing out the current year, looking at our achievements, our disappointments, our regrets, what worked, what didn't work. We scored ourselves in all the domains that we operate in so that we could get a realistic picture of where we stand today.
Identify your pattern, right? What pattern is holding you back? And that there is immense power in breaking that pattern.
Whoever we are, wherever we come from, whatever stage of life we are in, we tend to lie to ourselves about certain things.
If you ask most people, how are you? Oh, everything's great. But the truth is, everything is not great. There is no place like this where founders can come and share so deeply, so vulnerably, so truly all their fears. Only when you share how you really feel can you make improvements in life.
Some of the things that I've spoken about leadership, I have to admit I've been very facetious. No very clever explanations masking the uncomfortable truths about life.
You are what makes your business. And that is why it is so important for you to understand yourself and how you operate. What are your strengths? Where do you excel? I don't think I tapped upon that.
You know, Dhiren, he won't freaking accept the answer that you tell him. He will keep questioning you and pushing you back until you finally reveal everything that's inside.
By Dhiren's pushing, he kept on asking me, gave me a headache. I didn't even know the answers that I was giving him. I didn't even know those answers existed in my head.
He has this innate ability to do that to us.
If you've got a good mentor, if you know what you need to do, you would just do it.
I've trusted Dhiren for a long time. I've known him for a long time and I have a lot of deep trust in him. He'll give you his honest advice. If you follow that, it will really help you.
He's ready to listen to you. He hears you out completely. He lets you talk. If you look at it from a neutral perspective, they make sense. And it's not only me, I've also seen him coach the others. To each, he's tailoring it so differently.
He focuses on going deeper, what you really want, and he always asks us the right questions. He gets us to do the inner work.
Oh man, Dhiren and his prompts. Those prompts are so strong, things you don't think about. Things that don't even occur, but it's just there at the back of your head. I feel like all those questions were thrown at me.
He also creates a very safe space for everybody to talk about what really bothers them and what are their challenges that they need to work on.
An overwhelming feeling that we live in when we are an entrepreneur. And I understood that it didn't have to be like this. There were solutions for that as well.
There were a few moments, but the one that has stuck with me the most is
The bonfire night, and we did the forgiveness letter, which I coined letter. Sitting down writing, what do I want to let go of? Who do I forgive this year?
When I put pen to paper and I started writing, I went on and on and on and I just did not stop.
I wrote everything. I'm forgiving everyone. I've burnt them that night. Because by forgiving them, I'm releasing myself. I'm leaving behind all the negativity, all the negative notions that come to my head. I'm leaving them here.
Extremely deep. It was a mix of emotion.
The peace that we got with it, it dismantled my defenses.
The second day, we had an experience planned with Bear Grylls, climbing the Jabal Jess mountain and learning some life skills.
I think the moment we arrived, I don't even think I got a chance to catch my breath. Dhiren got us thinking.
before we were going for it, we were all very unaware of what we are going into. And we all had hyped it as that, oh my God, it's going to be so difficult. Dhiren's going to kill us.
They didn't know what they were getting into, but by the end of it, they were in absolute control of their future.
I never thought I would do a hike. I've done it once. I came halfway.
Being around people that have similar problems, that have their own challenges, that have their own difficulties, you sort of realize they're on the same boat as me. Everybody has challenges. I'm not the only one.
It was a really enjoyable experience, facing our challenges together.
The adventure that we had showed me honesty, and the peace that we had showed me accountability. The definition of success for me from performative has become personal.
And that has been constant throughout the structure and the facilitation of this whole retreat.
I want to do this hike again with my husband, my daughter.
There were so many tears,
A lot of emotions
there was so much laughter, there was so much joy.
pouring in.
They've spent 3 days working on themselves and they're leaving with 100% clarity of what they're going to do next year.
And I've been learning a lot from it.
It has been a 360-degree turn.
It's not about coming here and filling up the workbooks and getting your answer, but it's about talking to other people through those whys and really understanding what is the why behind the other person's perspective.
Clarity was the main aspect of people coming here.
What it did was it stripped me of confusions so that I could find the right answers.
And I'm going back on that commitment of mine towards myself, where Dhiren is tremendously helping me and pushing me time and again.
Every bloody aspect of your life. It's not about your business. It's not about you. It's not about your family. It's not about your partner. It's about everything and so much more.
So when the noise stopped, what remained was not confusion, it was responsibility, it was weight. I leave lighter, not because the work is less, but the weight is honest.
Understanding and reflecting on what I want to be.
Business is just a part of your life, but your life in whole needs a retreat, and that retreat is this.
Identifying our priorities for the year, and I feel quite set for 2026.
I'm ready.
When a tide rises, it lifts everything up. And so as a founder, when they rise, they bring everybody else up. I want to create this space where founders can come, unload everything that they've been carrying because they deserve to be their best version. Doing everything that they want to do because they deserve a happy life. They deserve a chance to succeed. And this retreat is the space where they get that chance because they plan. They walk away with the tools. This retreat is a non-negotiable for me. It happens every year so that more founders get opportunities to win at life. They put themselves first because they want to happen to life and not the other way around.